Hello and welcome everybody back to the dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of Atom RPG. And fine. Where in the last episode we were exploring this town, city, and we'd got ourselves some new armor. I can't remember if I'd done my intro properly this time. Grab it. Ah, they'll never know. Never know that it was me who took their bog roll. Can I take the other one? Yes, yes, excellent. Excellent. Just doing some casual looting. Don't mind me. That's what quick save is for. You know? That's what quick save is for. He can't see me. Ooh, gunpowder. Nice. So, in case I didn't do my intro properly, welcome to the dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer. This is Atom RPG, and we are exploring the town of Krasnoznamenny. I'm probably murdering that name, but hey ho, I'm not Russian. What can I do with the TV? Oh, I can turn it off. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. There's no one actually in this house. Oh no, there is. Is there anyone going to stop me from looting? Because if not, all your rooms are going to get... Can she see? Can she see an apple? An apple? Why not? They do say an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Dentist away? I can't remember. I don't need more newspapers. I am going to draw the line at one point. Oh, no more junk. Oh, multiple pieces of junk there. Can't help that. So, yes, we're going to continue exploring this town and seeing what secrets it has to unveil to us. Unveil? Unveil. Oh, more beer. I say it as if it's a bad thing. More toilet paper. Be a swine. Nick their toilet paper. Right, so we have two people left to talk to. You see a surprisingly decent man in a simple but neat and clean clothes. He strolls around whistling under his breath. As he sees you, he stretches out his hand with a friendly smile. Let's just see what you have to barter. Nothing. Good. Good, good. Sergey Melilov, veteran. What can I do for you? Indeed, what can you do for me? That depends on the event you need me for. In the kindergarten? 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 Yeah. I can talk about the war at a At a reception entrance, the guests at the Merchants Guild party talk about importance of teamwork. If you train mercenaries, I can share my combat experience. A man like me will be a gem of any gathering. I don't organise any events, I just want to talk. No, I don't need anything. Okay, let's just chat. Where do you get your money apart from your performances? Oh, I didn't read that bit, sorry. My main source of income is pension. It's hard to believe, knowing who I am, but I had to knock on all the doors in the government bunker to get it. The Chamber of Commerce had no respect for my great deeds, nor for the great country I represent, but I taught them some respect. so now I have enough for a modest living, well, for everything I need. Got it, okay. Sure, what's the political situation? I'm a humble old warrior. I'm used to saving people by heroic rebuffing enemy attacks on the battlefield. But as soon as I have a chance, I'll make myself a candidate for entering the chambers of commerce. People who govern it now will be the death of us all later, if not sooner. Okay, let's go. Done with you. Like, oh yeah, this person in here. A tall man in his 30s with a long mentachoric face? I don't know. And a rickety back sits in front of you. He looks in the window, lounging graciously. No. I have no idea. And cries something out suddenly from time to time. As he sees you, he smiles shyly and nods. Wow, you have a load of papers. Great. Good day to you. A simple passerby who can turn up to be a rich investor. My name is... I don't know. A poet and a writer. Are you here to talk to me about my dick? What? The poet and writer stretches out his hand, then changes his mind, raised it to clap you on the shoulder, changing his mind again and quickly hides it in his pocket. God forbid I'm... Not really, but now I do want to. Let's talk about your dick. Let's talk about your dick. Oh, not... Oh. My... Oh, now my new friend won't regret this decision to chat. The thing is, several painful, miserable months ago, a unique... unical idea occurred to me. 3 experience. I will create a series of short stories united by the same arc story that will be coming out once a month. This means people who will want to know what happens next will have to buy the new issue. This will make the work present. I have no idea. Which will guarantee regular income. So, I decided to... Oh God. The writer cheeks grow pink. So I decided to write a series of fantasy erotic humanoids education stories about members of the council party in space. Dick Popfelich and his spicy adventures at Space Station Strawberry. Raise your eyebrows, suspicious. 30th century Slavic humans reborn from the ashes of a nuclear apocalypse, explore space and meet other sentient beings. Young, strong, well-built, central community member Dick Popfor files a strawberry to represent the interests of the Soviet Earth. But how can a simple red-blooded guy know the presence have keep the presence of mind like any worthy Slavic citizen should when surrounded by erotic beauties such as blue-skinned Jesus Christ Lania from Ganymede, or luscious Lysior from Venus. I'm getting experience for this. This is so sad. Let alone miraculous stripper robots from Uranus that appear once in a cycle to seduce men of all civilized races. It pains me to hear that. More to the point, please. Smooths out his neat beard and dreamily sighs. And the strangest thing is, as soon as this idea occurred to me, the editor-in-chief of Shoot to Kill Print House came to town for some business. This publishing house prints hundreds of materials, from survival manuals to factions. Alas, I failed to persuade him to publish my stories. My stories was a good idea, but if you think my plan is worthy, maybe you could talk to him. He's staying not too far from here in a hotel named the whatever. And how exactly did you try to persuade him? Well, he was having lunch there in the courtyard. I ran up and said, he clears his throat and umpteenth time goes red. The umpteenth time goes red. Comrade Zemprun, minute of your time. I'm going to make you a pig offer that bores great significance. Just let me present to you. Yes, something along those lines. It didn't work. What's with these pig metaphors? How was it supposed to persuade him? Well, someone told me I should include in my speech something original to stand out. And there's a rumour someone keeps a pig in the Chamber of Commerce bunker, so I thought it would be a good reference. Yeah, now I think I miscalculated it. Jesus. A little, to put it mildly. Okay, I'll sort it out for you. I don't know why we've taken on this quest. Bit of an odd one. Can we steal from here, or are you going to get uppity? No, we got uppity. Fine, get uppity. Okay, so that was interesting. We have another quest. What was this guy selling again? I'm not going to talk to him again, but I know he's selling something. I have spare loot. Let's have a look. Cure for all withdrawals. I mean, that, to be fair, that would be really good for us. In case we did suffer from withdrawals. But again, he gives us fucking nothing. And I want to conserve my money. So we're going to have a look at the doctor's office here. I'm not going to talk to... Do they stop you from coming round here? Like, if I come back here, is anyone going to stop me? No? Really? I'm not taking a bandana. I can't be bothered. Quick save, because I don't know... Well, no, he's definitely going to notice if I try and grab stuff from behind him. I'm not sure how many times you can attempt to steal from people. So, he does have money. Oh, holy shit. He actually does a decent trade rate. Who knew? Who knew that someone in this godforsaken town actually wasn't a scam artist? And was willing to give us good currency for our items. well. I don't think I need that with the lockpicking kit. Not lockpicking. Yeah, lockpicking kit that I've got. So, Fidel, what do we have that we would like to get rid of? I don't know why you've got a rollie. I don't know. We don't seem to be able to use the sugar beets, so we might as well get rid of it. We'll chuck the coffee in. Okay, so the riveted glove looks like it's worth nothing. So we're just going to chuck that in. We're going to chuck the bandanas in. We're going to throw that armor in because it's clearly not worth our time keeping hold of it. He doesn't have any ammo. He only really has healing items. So +2 endurance, -2. So we will take 2 of them. And then most of your ruples. I could... No, I'm not going to. Right. Let's put all of that on there and then give that to Labot. Okay, so do we talk to him? No, we're not going to talk. So for the first, well, let's quickly talk to one of these guys. I think it's the same one. A bearded man in a military, with a military baton, looks at you with full attention. Seems like he was spying on you long before you came over to him. Yes, comrade, what is it? You want to confess to something, or do you have some strange request in mind? Why did you call me a beast when we first met? It is the same guy. The militiaman shrugs his shoulders and throws an innocent glance at your way. I don't know what you're talking about, comrade. You accuse me when in reality I was clearing my throat. A sign of a sign of a guilty conscience indeed. Is there something you wish to confess to, comrade? Why are you always looking at me? Am I suspicious? Am I a suspect? Aren't you tired of patrolling? Your boots look like they're falling apart in a few more steps. My conscience is clean, unlike that of your buddy at the gate. You know what, comrade? Accusing a lawman with no evidence is a crime as well. Do you... Oh, fuck. Do you really want to do that? Think clearly. Oh, bother. Can I ask you some questions? No, not this time. Well, maybe next. Any questions? Why did you call me a bee? Okay, I'm gonna go leave you alone. Wow, that was confusing. So into the next part of the city, which we have seen, but we have not explored fully. It is quite a big place. I'm going to save it, and I guess we'll have a talk to this guard over here. A short-haired militiaman is idly watching the neighbourhood, from time to time spitting on the street-cracked asphalt. Having noticed you, he suddenly rolls his eyes as if your questions have already left him disappointed. Any good rumours lately? If you're looking for gossip, you best beat it to ask the crazy guy who is screaming nonsense right over there. I wouldn't scare him away, but I'm feeling a bit lazy, and what good would it do? He's livening up this place. Okay, I'm just going to see. So the guards, probably not the best people to talk to. We do have a hospital here. I'm not going to go into the hospital yet. We'll do that some other time. I don't want to do doctor's speech. Who are you? Gonna teach me anything? A man in his 40s with an unshaved, harsh face and unfriendly eyes greets you with a short nod. You see his left arm covered in washed out, barely describable tattoos. Moves to the belt. A long, heavy hunting knife is attached to it. I'm actually going to buy the fur leather because I'm nearly 100% sure you can do something with fur leather. Will he take items? Will you take goods? You will. Most excellent. I don't particularly want to give you money because everyone in this town wants money. Oh crap. What would that be? Perfect. A perfect trade. What do you want, man? What are you interested in? I don't know the city well enough. Can you answer a few questions? I'm interested in that tattoo. Did you get it in prison? Or are they purely decorative? Yeah, sure, why not? The question obviously irritates the man, who quickly hides his tattoos behind his back. Greetings from an old life, bro. I don't think about these marks, and you shouldn't either. Hey man, my entire family's been in prison. There's nothing to be ashamed of. He waves his hand, annoyed, but still answers. What a pest you are. Okay, I suppose there's no harm in telling you this to a person who knows a thing or two of it himself. I got to prison when I was about 20. Out of sheer stupidity, a friend of mine framed me. Bastard. I thought I was helping him get an old fridge to dumpster, and it turned out he was trying to hide his girlfriend's corpse. Shit. I think the rest doesn't need telling. My tattoos meant my nickname. The man shows his arms and barely describes a washed out. Okay, so let's... Actually, I wanted to ask you a few questions. I have no time for questions. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, let's... Shall we start on this side? There's a few smaller buildings and... Yeah. Let's start by going down this side, I guess. There is an old woman crossing the street. We should speak to her. A smiling old woman slowly walks the streets of Krasnoznamenny. He almost walks into you before noticing you and lifts her tear-filled eyes on your level. I didn't notice you at first, child. Forgive me. No problem. Where are you going? Look at the old woman with disgust and leave. Not a problem. Your child, go on. I don't care if she likes it here. Well, do you like it here? It's a good city. Why, when me and my husband, God rest his soul, settled here, it was much, much worse. Right after the war it was. Oh, the things that happened back then. Every night, houses on the outside were ablaze. There were gunshots heard from the woods. Yes, it was frightening. Nowadays, life is almost as it was before the war. It's peaceful. Fair enough. Ever heard any juicy rumours? They say that there's a man in somewhere who tells people he's a shaman. Can you imagine that? A shaman. Disgusting. When the Soviets were in charge, people didn't believe in stuff like that. Nowadays, well, you got one ruble and an onion. Okay, well, I should go. Oh, we missed... Let's talk to the other lady. A woman with short grey hair slowly walks around the city. When you see her, she crosses her arms and on her chest and looks at you kindly, with sincere interest in her gaze. Horribles. Another traveller walking our streets. This one looks like he is searching for something, or for someone or something. Those shoes, that military grade, military grace in your step. You're the second person with that gaze that I've met in recent times. So, when will you find? When will the come? When will thy one come over? I have no idea what you're saying. Who are you? My name is Clivlet, whatever, and I'm just a simple city dweller. I don't even have a job. I walk the streets from time to time. Okay, you don't even have a job. She's probably a prostitute, that's not. Who are you? Where do you come from? Heard any good rumours? I'm not into rumours, unlike my good friend. Better talk to her. I'm more like my other friends, Rita. She is a calm person who takes no interest in heresy. Just take care of your home and the homestead. Oh, you're very boring. Very, very boring. Okay then, well, let's have a look and see if we can... Ooh, I probably should have saved it. A plump, red-cheeked woman in her 30s looks at you with a mock reproach, I don't know. Her arms on her hips, head cracked to one side. I'm sorry. What do you think you're doing inviting yourself into other people's home like that? Looking for adventure? No, I'm just new in city, so I'm trying to make new friends. The woman grins and shrugs. Ah, this seems to be the norm now. It's a famous city? Yeah, it's a famous city. New people come here every week. And I was thinking you were my secret admirer. Never had any intentions to be anyone's secret admirer, but it seems I do now. No, not at all. I just wanted to chat. The woman weighs up your words and finally smiles. Okay, you've caught me whilst I was getting bored out of my wits. Sure, let's talk. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I'm never reading that. Oh, I'm not really keen on giving personal details out. My name is whatever. Or just Bruya. Or Slavia. Slavia? My name is... yeah, Labot. Nice to meet you. My husband has the same name. Impossible. Impossible. And who is your husband? This is confidential. The woman gives you a playful smile but says no more. Ah, beautiful. Come on. I'm your friend. Your secret will be safe with me. I love the fact that we've got such high speechcraft. It's brilliant. Alright, you've convinced me. He's a guard at the bunker of the Council of Commerce. He loves me. I know. He worries about me. He's always worried. But he has less and less time for me. I'll keep that in mind. Ah. Any interesting rumours? Nothing but utter horrors. You probably like spooky stories, but I have to sleep alone most days of the week. Afraid after I hear about worms that get under your skin through your private parts, about something star and a creepy tunnel right here in the area, I barely the desire to, I the desire to run to my neighbours for comfort. So don't even start. Okay, goodbye. Can I steal anything? I probably. Are there more people in here? No, it's just a TV. Loot. Loot what you can. Ah. We'll take the food. I don't mind taking the food, and that's just a TV. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Where is this? Right. Well. It seems that we have reached that point. Ooh, I will take that. We have reached that point in the day again. So, this is where our shorter episode is going to end. I certainly hope you've been enjoying these shorter episodes and the exploring of Krasnoznamenny. If you think I shouldn't speak to everyone I meet, or almost everyone I meet, do let me know in the comments. You know, I can cut it down, or just not just these random people just click through quickly. Just as a way to, you know, get more done. But as before, I genuinely do hope that you've enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to future episodes to come. So take care, everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.